This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Greenway Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Back to pass. It's St. Aggressive call on the opening play. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Tackled at the 32, that's enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. To throw, it's St. Caught over the middle, it's Tate. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Catch made on the right side. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal. And now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And the running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. To throw, it's Aller. Grab down the middle, it's Pena. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
He's wide open. Look out. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for a man. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
He's going to hand this off. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Singleton. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking downfield, it's Aller. He'll take a deep shot here. And the ball is picked off. He can go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left side. And the sophomore a little bit too much air under that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long.
Get set, get set.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Bringing pressure. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's St. This pass is caught. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Looking to throw yet again. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the run here. Lets it go. It's intercepted. What across his body.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looking to pass. It's St. Nice grab. It's Graham. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts impressed with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It's caught on the crossing pattern. You make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back, it's Allen. Takes the grab, it's Singleton. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball, and eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
The coverage team able to bring him down. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down. We're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the ball to the ground. The defense has got it. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Penn State. A huge defensive score.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They get the second half started with the running play. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the running back
and the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And here's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Caught over the middle, it's Hudson.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Completion sets up a second down play. There's the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the return brought down by the coverage team there. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Leslie. I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Buckeyes pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Pack now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Thurman.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Important third down play coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they jump on top here in the second half. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Get a stop with the offense pinned back. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And he is wide open for a huge gain. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Nittany Lions will line up here on first down and goal. They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. Trying for the end zone, putting it right up the gut. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Back to pass. It's Allen. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Punt over the middle. It's Tate.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down, sets up a 3rd and inches. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Try to convert with a sneak.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I even almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
A quick throw out left, complete. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Dropping back, it's St. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Leaning on the run game here late. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game, third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Here we are, late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's reeled in. It's Tate. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Now, fourth down.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Finds room at the 30. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters. Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
42 Spiders.
He'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? They feed the fullback this time. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Get set, get set.
Running a quarterback sneak here.
No, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. Hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. The Buckeyes will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to throw. It's Aller. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.